Can you detach real quick?
I don't think you know.
Oh, awesome.
Here.
Yes. All right, guys.
Let's all start on the side of the mat. We're going to warm up with some functional drills. So let's make like two lines. So we're just going to start off, right?
Brother, you mind if I just give you a quick intro?
Oh, yes.
So, okay, so everybody, so this is Brendan Weafer. It's wonderful to have him here. So he's truly a world-class athlete. He's a pro MMA fighter, done some amazing stuff as well. Yeah, former pro MMA fighter, and also just an amazing mind in the startup space. A very successful entrepreneur, doing some amazing stuff right now. So I think it's super important to have to just connect with great souls like this and learn some of the arts that have kept them centered in life. So it's just amazing to have him here, and it's great, amazing to have all of you here as we're building this cinematic universe for the community. So thanks everybody, and with that said, Brendan can take it away.
All right, thanks for coming, guys. So let's warm up a little bit, just kind of get you moving. I like to try to work on coordination drills to start going. So let's make two lines, right? So we're going to work on applicable things. But actually, sorry, real quick before we do that. I don't know what you guys know as far as striking or not. So what we're going to do, everyone's going to start with their hands and feet together, right? And you don't need much space to do this. Hands and feet together. You're going to take your dominant foot or your dominant leg and step that to the side, right? If it's your right or left. Now you're going to take that same leg and slide it back just a little bit. Okay. Now, if you're right-handed, your right foot should be in the back side, right? You're left-handed, left foot on the back side. Now, again, that front foot is always pointed at that 12 o'clock position. Again, if you're right-handed, that back foot's going to be pointed at approximately a 2 o'clock position if we're standing on a big clock. If you're a southpaw, that back leg now is going to be pointed at that 10 o'clock position. Okay, this is an important place to be. Now, from this point, guys, we're going to pick our hands up right from where we are. I want you to keep your elbows tucked towards your side. Pretend like you're holding flashlights and you're shining that flashlight forward. Okay, so this is the position we want to start from. Okay. Now, with your lead hand and your lead hand only, that's going to be your jab. Now, the important part here is that it rotates. We always rotate the punch. The reason we rotate the punch so it can return, right? If it comes out, what's going to pull it back is that rotational force, kind of that snap. Okay, so that's really important. Right, crosses off your backside here. Okay, right now that's all we need to know is 1 and 2. Make sure we remember what stance we have. So let's go to this side of the mat. We're going to have 2 lines. Show you what we're going to work on. So we're going to do this. We're going to go down the mat and you just kind of walk around. And we're going to do this probably 2 or 3 times, and I'm going to keep switching around. So just so we have space, actually we can probably have 3 lines, it's fine. Right, just don't crowd each other. So we're going to start off walking with the double jab. Now, we just learned to jab and kind of how to punch a little bit, right, and rotate. Some of us would know more than others. Remember, your jab's off your lead side, your non-dominant hand. So again, if you right with your right hand, this will all be done with your lead, your left hand. What I want you to work on doing is stepping as we punch. Okay, so the difference is, right, I don't want to do this. I need to be able to move as I strike, right? I guarantee if you hit somebody, they're going to move. Or if they hit you, you're going to move, right? So either way, you need to have your feet underneath you, and that's what we're going to work on to get warm. So we're going to punch. As we punch, we rotate, and I need you to step. Okay, this. Okay, we're going to do 2 of them together. It's going to go 1, 2. Now, if you time it off your feet, I will clap to do this. We will all do this together the first few times. It'll be 1, 2, 1, 2. Right? It's times off my feet. 1, 2, 1, 2. Right? 1, 2. That's all we're working on, walking with that double jab. I'm going to clap it out to start. Here we go. Just start filing down. Ready, set, and here we go. 1, 2. Right, yeah, that's it. Step, step. Good. Again. Step, step. Again. Step, step. Again. Step, step. Again. Step, step. Again. One more. Step, step. Good. Let's turn. Let's do that again. Very good, guys. Right? It's very consistent. 1, 2. Right? Or it's really 1, 1, right? That double jab. Here we go. And go. 1, 1. Right? Step, step. Again. Step, step. Good. Again. Step, step. Again. Step, step. Again. Step, step. Last one. Step and step. Good. Come on back. Okay, we're going to continue with that. We're going to look at the footwork pattern and what we're doing. So it's important that we step As we do this, right, we will jump. That's two very different things. As we jump and lunge, again, if I just put my fist out and you lunge into that, you're just like hitting a parked car, it's gonna hurt you, right? So we wanna step, we wanna be in control of our force, in control of our mat. So we do that again. This time I'm not gonna clap, I'm just gonna say go, and you're gonna kind of time it. Again, leading off that front foot, step, step, 1, 2, right? I'm stepping with my front leg, my weight is forward. The significance being why I don't want you to push off your back leg. Here, your weight is back, right? Back to front, or keep it in the front. I want you to keep it in the front. Your weight going to your backside is something very different. We're not doing that right now. So again, step, step. I'm not going to clap. I'm just going to say go, go, go. Here we go. That's it. Here we go. Ready and go. 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 Punch, punch. Good. Go. One more. Go. Yes. Good time. Okay, we're going to do that back one more time. Now I'm not going to talk at all. You're just going to hit 2 jabs in a row. Make sure you don't punch your neighbor. Boom, boom. Go for it. Good. Much better. Good, right? So now we're learning to start to move, right, and be able to hit as we kind of attack, or sorry, excuse me, move and attack, right? Those two things are very important together, right? That people will always kind of move in conflict. So now we're going to look to fire off the backside. So now our dominant hand gets engaged, and now it's a step, step. So we're going to keep that same stance. Remember, your dominant hand is on the back side, your non-dominant hand is typically on the front side, right? Fast side, strong side. Bruce Lee teaches Jeet Kune Do, right, where you lead with your strong side. There's advantages to that, disadvantages to that. It all depends on how you like to play this game. So we're going to be here, we're going to work on jab, cross. 1, 2, step, step. That's it. 1, 2, right? Punch, 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 punch. Again, I will say we'll follow the same format, right, where it's going to be clap, clap, right? Step, step. Notice my hands rotate, my shoulders come to my jaw, 2 punches, 2 steps, right? And we're just gonna walk it down, right? 1, 2. So all we're gonna start, guys, is this first one. I want you to hit 2 punches, 1, 2, and you're gonna pause. 1, 2, you're gonna pause, right? Later rounds, we're gonna work on kind of continuous punching, but right now, let's just work on 2 strikes and then a pause. I will clap it out. Here we go. Set and 1, 2. Good. And 1, 2. Yeah. 1, 2. Good. 1, 2. Left, right. Left, right for most of us. Yep. Left, right. Step, step. Step, step. Step, step. One more. Step, step. Okay, good. Turn. Okay, so what I'm seeing is we're having a hard time moving this back leg, which is not uncommon, right? Our weight sits back until we lunge forward, or we're used to like kind of jumping and then pivoting, right? It's 2 even steps. Actually, my backhand, my right side, whatever side is behind me, actually has much more of a range than my front side, right? Even though this is my lead side, I can only get so far because I can only take such a big step on my front side. My back leg doesn't move, I'm stuck. But my back leg, if I can move it, I have much more range off the back side of my body, right? As long as I don't try to jump, because then I'm still very limited. So I need you guys to slow it down a little bit, work through some of these uncomfortable things that we're not used to, which is just stepping and punching, right? Boom, boom. The reality is fighting battle of inches, right? It's not a matter of like, it's not these big movements, right? I'm not trying to do these big things. I mean, if you are, that's fine, right? But that's not kind of what meat and potatoes is. So it's just a step, step, little. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, here we go, I'll clap it out. Set and go. 1, 2, good. 1, 2, good. 1, 2, better. 1, 2. 1, 2, good. 1, 2, 1, 2. Step, step. Step, step. Step, step. 3 more. Step, step. Last 2. Step, step. Last 1. Step, step. Yes. Much better. Right? Now our feet are underneath of us. How many times have you seen someone punch and they slip and fall? Their feet are underneath, they go to kick. Same thing, they slip and fall, right? It's important that our legs are underneath of us. You can have a really powerful car, but if you don't have good tires or bald tires or flat tires, it doesn't do you much good to have that big powerful car. right? So it doesn't matter what we can do here. If our feet are not underneath of us, we're gonna have a very hard time. So now what we're gonna work on doing is now chaining these things together. So we're gonna walk down and you're gonna put it all together. It's now gonna be 1, 2, 1, 2. Every time I step, I punch in this kind of rhythmic fashion of 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Right? Whether I clap or whether I punch, it's still the same rhythm. So that's what we're going to do. We're gonna walk it down, we're gonna pause the end, we're gonna walk it back. I'm not gonna, actually the first one I'll cue, the next one I won't. Here we go, I'll clap it out, I'm just gonna keep clapping, punch and walk. Set and go, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Much better. Good. Right, so now we're getting our feet underneath us. That was much improved. Okay, so this one I'm not going to cue. I want you guys to do the same thing. We start to feel how our hands and our feet match up, right? On an ipsilateral coordination, right? You have contralateral and ipsilateral, right? This is ipsilateral coordination, same side of my body. Contralateral would be something different, right? Where it's a step and touch. So, we're going to walk it down. I'm not going to cue it. I'm not going to clap it. You're just going to do it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, breathe. If you know a little bit about breath, make sure breathing is in stride as always. All right, good. So we've successfully learned jab, cross, now we're double jab. Now we're going to put together double jab, cross, right? Where it's going to be 1, 1, 2. That will be the rhythm. Yeah, again, if we're going off our feet. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. Right? That double jab, cross. So same thing. I'm going to clap out the first one. We're going to pause and segment it. Then we'll start to put it together. Here we go. Double jab, cross, and then the rhythm goes 1, 1, 2. Ready, set, and 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. Step backward. 1, 2. That second clap. 1, 2. The third one's for the back. Good. One more. Good. Turn. Much better. All right, we're getting it. Right, same thing. You think of an old traditional martial arts training, right? You always do a drum, right? Always do a cadence, right? You shift on a beat. This is no different, right? There's a rhythm, right? Counting, fighting is not much different than counting a beat. You're just counting.